Holness, are you going to ignore the many voices of Jamaicans that is saying that we don't want no thief, we don't want no murderer, and we don't want no rapist, we don't want no child molester, we don't want no kidnappers? Are you going to ignore the many voices who vote for you?
People, I want you guys to check out this video that I am about to play for you guys. And I also want you guys to leave your honest opinion down below in the comment section. And also, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed as yet, so you will never miss an upload. Alright? Remember, it is very important to subscribe and turn on the post notification bell. Alright, people, so I'm going to play this video for you guys, and I want you to take a listen, take a look, and leave your honest opinion down below in the comment section. Alright, check them out.
Holness, are you going to ignore the many voices of Jamaicans that is saying that we don't want no thief, we don't want no murderer, and we don't want no rapist, we don't want no child molester, we don't want no kidnappers? Are you going to ignore the many voices who vote for you and tell the world that you are fit to run Jamaica? And they give you Jamaica to run. And this is what you're doing. And you are not listening to the people of Jamaica. Are you not going to listen to our voice? The ones that are Jamaicans and are concerned that if you let these people in Jamaica, we are only going to have more raping, more murders, more killing. If you let these people that they said that is the worst in Jamaica, we are concerned. We have family there. So we may not be in Jamaica, but we are still Jamaicans who are concerned. And the many elderly people me see a step out now upon this, and young people, they are concerned. They are scared. Them not want them there. We need enough to make more videos and show that you are concerned. Show them that you are scared. You don't know where them people are come from. Number one, these people come from places that they eat them can't go back. Because America, everybody don't agree. And if you are from a country like Cuba and you live in America, all you have to do is put an American flag on you. You can't go back to Cuba. So Cuba would not accept you. So for instance, these are some of the people them also that they are going to send to different countries. Because if them send them to Cuba, Cuba are going to kill them. And America cannot send you to a country that they know going to cause harm to you. So Jamaica can't kill them. So Holness can't do them like come and do the Jamaican them. Him have to protect them. You're not supposed to send deportees to country that they're going to be armed. America don't do that. So America is not going to just send somebody to their country if their country is not going to accept them. Or they are going to have problem if they go there. This is why you say Foota Hype seek an asylum. Because going back to Jamaica, Foota Hype going to Cassava Peace. Cassava Peace, them not deal with the Batman something. Same thing with J Progress. He can't go back to Jamaica because him seek an asylum. So them can't go back down there. So, you know what? People have to understand, man. See what go on right now, it's serious. It's bigger than them. It's bigger than them seeking asylum. The people them at Jamaica need to understand, say, what Andrew are trying to do to Jamaicans have never been done. And all the man do a worry about him pocket. And the worst part about him worrying about him pocket is he's not helping the Jamaicans in the country. He's not giving them jobs. He's not giving them a way of making money. He's not taking $1 out of him pocket give our Jamaicans. But he might give Chinese them. He might give everybody else but we. It's sad. It's sad. Jamaica need help. And Jamaica in a trouble.
Kerry Lake, Donald Trump's nominee for ambassador to Jamaica, sat in front of the United States Senate Foreign Relations Committee, and she spoke about a number of things, which, understanding the MAGA mode and the MAGA machine and their agenda, I'm almost 90% sure that she will be confirmed as ambassador, U.S. ambassador to Jamaica. Now, she spoke about a lot of things. I'm going to go over a few things that she emphasized on, right? She even spoke about Usain Bolt and Jamaica's bobsledge team. But the main thing she spoke about that I think a lot of people may have concerns about is the relationship with Jamaica and China. She spoke about the port, Kingston Port, Jamaica, which was 49% controlled by China, right? She also spoke about narcotics. That's 40% of the narcotics shipped to the U.S., that's what she said, is routed through Jamaica waters or Jamaica, some shit like that. Okay? I don't know how she came up with that number, but that's what she said. She also spoke about lottery scamming in Jamaica. And she said she's going to be working with the United States Department of War. Same thing, Department of Defense. Pete Higgs said change it to the Department of War. Right? In regards to some of these narco trafficking and stuff like that. So if you know, Colombia just got a new president-elect, which was backed by Donald Trump. You understand what I'm saying? And so you see where the correlation is between the president of Colombia, the now elected president of Colombia, Jamaica narco trafficking, and her plan. It's all making sense to you now, right? So a lot of things, if she get elected, which I'm almost sure she will get elected. You understand what I'm saying? Because the plan she presented to the Senate committee is precisely what the MAGA machine is looking for. It's almost like she had an assignment. That's how it looks to me. And she spoke about lottery scamming, right? People scamming people out of their money in the United States. The narco trafficking trade between Jamaica and Colombia. She spoke about a number of things, building businesses, right? And that America should be more invested in businesses and winning contracts in Jamaica. You understand? As far as developing the southwest side of Jamaica is concerned, because it was destroyed by the hurricane. She also spoke about the fact that the United States assisted and aided Jamaica after the hurricane. So now it's making sense to you, right? So you can go back to my last 200 videos where I did tell you guys that it's not really free, the stuff you're getting after the hurricane from the United States. It may appear to be free, but it comes with a price. It's making sense now. I know a lot of you are in the back of the class, but you'll come up front soon. Okay, it's coming together now. You understand what I'm saying? So she spoke about the U.S. assisting Jamaica and that they plan to do more work with Jamaica. You understand what I'm saying? In the future, if she's elected as Jamaica's, the U.S. ambassador to Jamaica, those are some of the key points she spoke about. right? But the emphasis was on narco trafficking between Colombia. She's the lottery scamming that's happening in Jamaica, and Chinese influence in Jamaica. And I did say this, that the United States does not want China in Jamaica. And now you understand why Marco Rubio visited Jamaica and met with government officials in Jamaica. They don't want China down there. Now she's spelling it out for you word by word. Okay, they do not want China in Jamaica. So now you understand why they have warships down there. Now you know that they're not down there for photo opportunities or to make nice videos for TikTok and all this other shit. It's coming together now, right? And the bright side is this Trump administration will be in office until 2028, right? But as for right now, this is what's happening. These are the projected things that U.S. leadership and this Trump MAGA machine are talking about. These are their goals and their objective. And of course, with Jamaica being one of the less developed countries, they're going to use economic leverage and all this other type stuff against any of these countries, whether it's the Trinidad and Tobago, Jamaica, Cuba, whatever it is. And we are now hearing talks about heavy U.S. military presence in Trinidad and Tobago to include some elite U.S. military forces. I got to do some more research, but I think they're mentioning Navy SEAL or some shit like that. We got to confirm that still. We don't know if it's completely true, but we're hearing talks about that. You get what I'm saying? So what you see happening in front of you, the United States has a full military operation taking place in the Caribbean. I know a lot of you cannot see it, right? You can't see it, but it's occurring right now. What you saw is military ships, right? Nuclear-powered military ships. You saw those. You saw helicopters that delivered food in Jamaica after the hurricane. It wasn't that free. I was trying to tell you guys, right? America does nothing for free, just so you know. U.S. helicopters. You've seen what happened in Venezuela, as far as Maduro getting extracted from Venezuela and coming to the U.S. Prison in New York. You've seen Cuba is now down economically, shortage of oil and all this other stuff. You've also seen where they're still blowing up boats. I think one happened Sunday. 2 people died, 6 people survived. I'm hearing that it would happen somewhere close to the shores of Jamaica. Not so sure about that. Still got to do some more work on that. But they're operating a full-scale military operation. And of course, we knew about Trinidad and Tobago, where they have the satellites. They set up the satellites that happened months ago in Trinidad and Tobago. They need the satellites because they're operating a big operation in the Caribbean. And it's not only Trinidad and Tobago. It's also going to impact, it's impacting Jamaica currently right now. You understand what I'm saying? So Venezuela, Jamaica, Cuba, Trinidad and Tobago, even though they may not be firing shots like they did in Venezuela, in Jamaica or Trinidad, Trinidad and Jamaica has now become a part of this military operation. You understand? Because you see the military equipments are in Trinidad and Tobago and you're seeing them around Jamaica. There's a lot of talks about military, U.S. military ship sightings around Jamaica. Some people are saying they see submarines surfacing around the Jamaica. And those are the things that you're able to see. There are some things that you're not able to see. You understand? With your naked eye, like the satellites in space. That's how they hit the boats that are out there in the oceans. They use satellites in space to see these boats. You cannot see these satellites with your eyes, okay? So they're going to pick up these boats on their satellite, figure out what they want to hit, and just hit whatever they want to hit. That's sort of the things you can't see. Other things that you can see are the rest of the fleet of these submarines that's beneath the ocean around the Caribbean. You understand? Navy destroyers and military ships don't sail by themselves. Okay? They sail and they have the protection of submarines down below in the ocean. Just so you know. They also have satellite above those big Navy destroyers. So it's air, land, and sea. The America is layered up. They've been doing this for years. I know some people don't know, but now you do. Air, land, and sea. So they layer up. So when you see the warships down there, submarines are below, and they got F-35s and everything else in Puerto Rico, which could get to Jamaica or anywhere else in about 2 seconds or less. Okay, the F-35, very fast. Puerto Rico is America. America is Puerto Rico. Same thing. All right, so that's where they keep the F-35. We already know about that. And there's a lot of other things that you're not able to see with your naked eyes, like probably intelligence gathering, probably military people on the ground in Jamaica or Trinidad or different countries who are doing intelligence gathering. But you won't know, okay, because they're not going to be in their regular working clothes so you could identify them easily. Okay, so those are some of the unseen things. And not to mention probably some other intelligence collecting, you know what I'm saying? That type of stuff. Beep, 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 beep. Yeah, from the, yeah, they're probably doing that too. You understand? Right, so this is the beginning. You have until 2028 with this MAGA machine. Okay? I knew this was coming, and that's why I made several videos trying to tell people it's a mission creep. It's a mission creep. When you will see them in the Caribbean, they already established everything they wanted down there. They already have their plan in place, like Carrie Lake spoke about. She laid out the entire plan. They have a plan in place. They have the equipment in place. They have the personnel. So it's personnel, equipment, plan. Now they're going to get to work. And this is the beginning. You understand? This is not fear-mongering. It's reality. All you just have to slightly read. If you can't read, listen. If you can't listen, watch. And you'll see what's going on. It's happening right in front of you. You understand? So those who were in the back of the class cussing me out in the comment section, now you understand. Okay? Next video. Peace.